What's going on, everybody? JT's back with you on a Thursday. It is a throwback big rig Thursday for you. Hopefully, you guys will be able to tune in and catch what's going on today. I see we got a few people hanging around out there. We'll wait and see if we get a few more in here, but kind of got a cool show for you today. Just going to be a throwback big rig Thursday show. So we'll see how long it goes. I don't know, And hey, listen, I tried to get you live today earlier, 3 o'clock. I'm at the mercy of the power company up here. So we had a little interruption in service. Hi, Sandy. I'm glad you could join today. So apologize for that. Apologize for kind of just throwing and I mean literally winging this thing together today, but I did it, and we'll get the show out there. It'll be fun. I got some cool stuff for you. So today's throwback big rig Thursday choice and selection for conversation, topic for conversation, is the Kenworth end of the line of some Kenworth trucks that are going out of production, and the 900 is one of them, a W900L, B models, P800W, the wide hood, and the C500. And I just happen to have, check this out. This is because 10.4 is so cool. There's one right there, and I don't mean the Pete pulling it, but there's a 500 right there, and that was shot at the Bobtail Truck Show, I believe. Sure looks like it. If it's not, it could have been at Souza, but I think that's Bobtail. Anyway, nice looking dump truck. That's out of production, no more. And when they said 500, I wasn't real sure what they were specifically talking about. I know as 500, right? But the 500 to me, I mean, I thought of that industrial looking, big, wide, flat fender. I don't know what a better way to put it, but off-road truck that they build. Yet I just saw one get rolled out of Washington the other day and going into service. And those things are beasts, man. They're like all-wheel drive, wheels and tires everywhere. These things are huge. So I guess those are staying alive. But the C500, no more. That's going away. So see you later, buddy. It's been fun. And I also want to take us back on the 900 series to 2016, because 2016 was kind of around, I think, pretty much when I came on board full time to work with everybody at 10.4. And let me see if I can get a better, I guess we'll go that way. When I came on board and took over digital media marketing and adminning for the Team 10.4 gang. And I remember this truck, seeing it for the first time in real life in Dallas, I believe in 2017, back when, and we were just talking about Dallas yesterday. So if you guys were watching Studio 10.4 Live, the weekly update yesterday, you heard that great conversation we had about Dallas and GATS, the Great American Truck Show that used to go on in Dallas, Texas. But that was the first time I saw this truck, and I met its driver. This is a Coonley truck, by the way. And I met its driver, this gentleman right here, Brian Rudy Rudisol, right? And he was there with the truck, and we got to meet and chat, and I started kind of getting into the whole 10.4 vibe from a different look. I mean, my lens used to be the driver, owner, operator, truck company guy looking through my lens back at 10.4. Well, it switched, and I became part of the team. So I got to look through the lens, the 10.4 lens, and see how everything looked from their view. And it was that's quite a bit different. I mean, the guys didn't change. Nobody changed. Eric didn't. Dan didn't change. Nobody changed. Everybody stayed the same. It was just interactions were a little bit different. So But we're going to talk about the W900 probably more than we are any of the trucks out there that are going away. Probably one of the, I mean, that's sort of like the, you know, the 389, right? I mean, or 379, if you will. But 389 eventually, you know, being the one to go away, and now we're at a 589 series truck, and no more 300s. Period. Done. So. Um, for Peterbilt, you know. So Kenworth now is getting rid of theirs, and they have a legacy truck. Hey, John, there you go, buddy. Yeah, yep, 900L gone. And John Jakes, there, my partner in crime for a couple of days there this past Louisville Mid America Truck Show. Thanks, John, for all the help. Your truck's a classic. So the legacy, and I understand they only built so many of them. I think 500 or something like that. I think of the 900 legacy trucks, and you know, I think they're all spoken for. You know, rumors and chat and things like that is it lends itself to a lot of speculation sometimes, but they're going away, and that's that. 990, you know, stepping up, and I like the 990. I don't have an issue with it. I think it's a bitchin' looking truck, and I think it makes a great vocational truck, a dump truck, you know, for my terms, and a vocational work, and what I would, you know, throw that into. So, good looking truck. Now, I was Peterbilt guy for some specific reasons. At the time, I just didn't fit well into a 900 Kenworth. Different floor, different setup. I like the Peterbilt. So, you know, um, don't hate me. it's what I enjoyed, and what I ran and operated, and the first time I ever got into a brand new Peterbilt, just for a test drive, I knew I had to get a new truck. And when I made that decision, after I ended up specking out, ordering, and taking delivery of my new truck, new transfer set, and everything, I'm not kidding. I probably added 10 years to my life behind the wheel by doing that. After coming out of a 1980 Mack Superliner with a Detroit in it that was basically making me deaf by the day, deafer by the day. So, loved that old Mack though. I still have a lot of good memories of that truck, man. That was special time, and earned my bones on that one in the transfer business. That's for sure. So, now something else I got to talk about. Okay, so we take on partners from time to time, and we try different things. We've had some in the past. Some have worked out. Some of them you guys didn't really bite into. But let's talk about this for a minute. So, got a new partner online, and what I mean by online, I mean in our reach of team membership, and we're going to try to help them out. And I want you guys to help me help them out. And here's how you can do it. So I've got this kit. Here's the kit. I'm going to open it up here in a minute. And it's called Epic View. Now, I'd never heard of it until they reached out to me. Hey, driver, what's going on? Good to have you on the show, as always, waving back at you. They reached out to me and said, hey, we think you might be a good fit for us, and we'd like to talk more. We talked. We went back and forth, and I think they've got something here. Now, listen, nobody's reinventing the wheel here, but what we are offering is a solution for you, no matter who you are. If you're a company driver, if you operate your own truck, whatever the case may be, if you own multiple trucks, driver retention is a huge thing. Got to keep guys happy, and always looking for reasons and things to make quality of life better, period. And if you're not, you should be, because I mean, that's the bottom line. There's a lot of guys that probably would take a job if you had something that was a little more step above the other guy that offered them a job, or where they're at the current job that they're running a truck, and something comes along. This might be a swear. This might be the deal breaker. I don't know. But anyway, you decide what it is. It's called, and I want to make sure I get all this right, because these guys are like, hey man, you got to speak our language. And if you don't, then I probably get smacked. So want to make sure I tell their story and speak correctly. But the company is called Epic View, and These guys have put together a product that you can take anywhere in your truck, connect you connect it to your TV, all right? Gives you some programming. You're gonna get, DirecTV, which DirecTV in itself, pretty good deal. I used to be a DirecTV guy. I went another direction many years down the road, to Comcast, but that was because I was, locked in into a deal where that made sense. Now I'm not with them anymore either. But that being said, you get DirecTV. You get over 100 customized channels, including all the live sports, your favorite news channels, whatever they are. And all the different shows that come in with that. You also get Showtime, ESPN. So it's not just like the most rudimentary or basic of cable. It is basically, your cable TV. It's DirecTV. You also get Showtime. So that's part of the package. Now, where this thing separates itself from other packages out there and other ways of getting service is it's not geotagged. And that means you could, God dang it, I'm getting invaded, man. I gotta okay, this is ridiculous. All right, come back at me, man. Get your ass. Holy crap. Talk about getting invaded, man. I got buzz bombed there. Uh anyway, uh it's not geotagged. So it's made for the trucker. It means you can take it anywhere on the road, watch it anytime. You pull over, you've got your time in the bunk where you got, things you're going to take care of, and one of them is rest, and you want to, catch up on the news, you want to catch up on your sports, whatever you want to do. And this is the cool thing, it's got a DVR. So you just set it up, it records when you get where you're going, play back what you want to play back and watch what you want to watch. All right. So no professional installation, simple, easy peasy. Now, here we go. I want to open this thing up and this is going to be me and you looking at this for the first time, both of us. All right. Because I have not looked at it. I just barely opened it and I went, you know what? I'm going to do this on the show. Okay. There's that flag. It's on my mic flag. Can you believe that son of a bitch? Did I get him? I'm at war. God. I don't believe it. Anyway, here we are. I'm back. Hopefully got no creatures were hurt in the filming of this show except for the one antagonistic fly. So I'm opening this thing up. I'm going to break this thing out to you as I see it for the first time myself. Power supply, important. Hey, comes with its own remote. Slick. Look at that. Nice looking remote. Bada bing. And it's got Netflix on the remote. So there you go. So here's the other thing too. And you know what? Epic View guys, if I'm wrong on this, you'll all have to chime in and tell me. But my understanding is you can load all your apps on this device. So whatever you've got that you also watch anywhere else, you can load them up, sign in, and this becomes your source for your TV. And guys, you got to listen up because I'm going to give you the goods on this after I open this box up and share everything with you. Now, you get into the next piece of this puzzle. Looks like, oh, how nice. I got a cup. I've always wanted one of those. It's a lens cup. All right, well, that's cool. So that must be part of a promo deal, but there it is. So I got a lens cup, and that's perfect. Nice. Thanks, Epic View. That's awesome. What a thing to have for a videographer, right? Here's the box. It's plastic. It's super lightweight. There it is. There's the back of it. DirecTV logo right there on it. All your connections on the back. Got two HDMI connections, one in, one out. My guess is you're just going to use the out. Let's see, pairing, Ethernet, so on a USB, probably not ever going to use that. Anyway, super lightweight, super simple, and power cord for the power supply. Oh no, HDMI. Sorry, HDMI cable. They give you an HDMI cable, so you're set. Oh wow, what else have we got in here? I got an Epic View. Check that out. I don't know. I bet it's not 3X, but nope, it's extra large. So this will be something I'm going to promo to somebody, one of you probably. So when I get to that point, and oh my gosh, I don't even know what this is. Is this like an antenna or something? I wonder if it is. I don't know. You guys are going to have to help me out on this one. I don't know what this is, but there's a bunch of other cool stuff in here. Got a pen in here, got a lanyard in here, Epic View card. You got the Epic View lanyard. So if you guys want to wear that at the truck show, you can. And looks like a cover, a rain cover, poncho maybe. I don't know. I'll have to open that up and find out. This has got me intrigued. So what the heck is this? It looks like it opens up. All right. I'm going to have to figure that one out. Oh, wait a minute. Here it goes. Here it goes. Okay. You guys checking this out? See, I wasn't kidding. I haven't opened this. Here we go. Stop. No. Collapsible bowl. Ah, how freaking awesome is that? That is awesome. You know why that's so cool? Here we go. Oh, wow. Okay. So, and here's what's going to happen, by the way, in my world, when I get myself moved out to where I'm moving to, I will be moving into my fifth wheel, and I planned on buying stuff like this because of storage space. So how great a fit is that? I'll tell you, that's awesome. I'm also going to get those collapsible tubs that they make, and that are cutting board on the bottom. You guys probably have seen them, and they're big, huge tubs. You can get different size ones, but for cooking, preparing food, whatnot, that's awesome. It fits right in. So really, the core of this thing, here it is. Power cord supply, receiver. It's got the built-in tabs on the sides there so that you can mount it if you want to. If you want to secure it, maybe you want to put it underneath the shelf that your TV rests on, or to the wall, or whatever. You guys figure out how you want to do it. But there it is. This is going to be set up in my RV. That's where it's going to go, and I'm going to give it a test run through use in the RV and see what she does. But the other part of this too, that is something that I have to read to you guys because it's a part of it. Epic View Plus services are now powered and enhanced by Trucker Path. So maybe some of you know Trucker Path, maybe you don't. I don't know. But all users for the system, you have to load Trucker Path onto your phone, and that's what you use to run your account. Essentially, though, what you have is a DirecTV service and account, more or less, and then Trucker Path is the app that you use to access your account, pay your bill, and all that. Now, this is the part that I haven't shared with you yet that I am going to. No surprise fees, no long-term commitments, no commitment required. So you can do this thing month to month, short as many months, whatever you want to do, I guess. Enjoy service on a monthly basis. There you go. Driver exclusive pricing. Now, this is the one that made me go, okay, I'm on board. Let me see if this is something I can get into, and it is. Epic View service is $34 a month. Okay. So there, yeah, $34 a month. I don't care what service you have, access to whatever. I don't care what it is. For the main groups of channels that you want to be able to have access to without having to, a la carte it, which all of us seemingly do anyways. We have whatever we have as our main, source to the networks, and then we have everything else. $34 a month. Okay. Now, if you are an NFL fan, I like this remote. I mean, I know, right? Funny, but remotes are a thing, so I like it. If you like the NFL, and this didn't make sense to me, but because I thought there was another provider that had exclusivity to the NFL Sunday ticket. Well, apparently through Epic View and DirecTV, you can get the NFL Sunday ticket for $5 extra a month. Okay. So $39 a month, you get over 100 channels, Showtime, and the NFL Sunday ticket. The cool thing about all that is, again, you have a DVR service through this as well. You can record anything that you can't watch while you're driving because you got to get to A to B to C to D, wherever you're going, doing what you're doing. And now you have this available to you. So I will have more information. I'm going to post a link that I have in here. In fact, let me see if I can get that for you right now, because that is an important part of what we're doing today. There's my link. No, wait, is that my link? Let's get it. All right, come on. Give me a second, guys, and I'll get the link. Where did I put it? Where did it go? Come on now. I just had it available too, and now it's like it's playing hard to get. All right, let me try one more thing here. All right, there it is. Here's the link you guys want to use to get your setup, your system, find out more about it, whatever you want to do. There it is. I just posted it up in the feed, so you guys can have a look at it. And that, of course, is truckerpath.onelink.me. And that is a bunch of other stuff in 10.4. You know what? So Facebook, it figures, Facebook is being difficult. Never fails. That being said, I'll post it up in a separate post there. It's on our YouTube channel feed, but for some reason it doesn't want to post up into the Facebook. So Facebook's being difficult. But that being said, there also will be some free systems being given away. More on that later as we get more involved in this. I want to get this set up, and I want to get it running and get a look at it and just see how cool it really is, because as advertised, if it works as advertised, man, we got a winner. I'm excited for that. $34 a month, $5 more a month, and you get the NFL Sunday ticket. That means you can watch any football game in season throughout the year, anywhere, anytime. Okay. You get the full lineup. If you're parked on a Sunday and that's your day off, and you're racking hours back on your clock so that you can get back out on the road, and you need something to entertain yourself, man, I can't think of a better way to do it than hang out and make sure you got everything set up in your truck so you can chill out and watch some football and have a good time doing it wherever you're at. I mean, honestly, that's about it. The setup process, real simple, plug and play. Wi-Fi, you need to connect to Wi-Fi. So whether it's a hotspot on your phone or you have some other Wi-Fi provided in your truck. I know some of you guys out there do have a Wi-Fi source in your truck, and it's part of what you do. It's part of your truck setup. You're good to go. Otherwise, hook up to the Wi-Fi at the stop wherever you're at, and connect to that, and you get, there you go, you're set. So Epic View, check it out. Like I said, I'll post the link up also, and that way you guys will get a look at it and see if you want to get further involved in it. And I hope you do, because it sounds like a pretty good deal to me. Now, let's get on with it and get on over to what we are going to be going back in time for today, and that is the W900 series and the T800, and that's the wide hood, I guess. Apparently, the I got to bring this out of the way here. Apparently, the wide hood is going to still stick around. So that being said, that's good news for some of them. Let's see what I do here. Like I said, guys, I had to throw this together because of the power being out today. So bear with me, and I will get us where we need to go. Okay, here we go. That's what I wanted. Kenworth North America sent us this press release, and I'm gonna read it right off of the sheet here, and then I'll give you some pictures, and we're gonna go back in time on some of the trucks we've shot over the years and preview them. But T800, a vocational workhorse. Now, in some of this, it says wide hood, but this just straight up says the 800 is done. I believe the 800 is done. One of the first aero trucks that was out there from the bigs from PACCAR, I mean, I think they that kind of tried to go aero and still stay heavy duty and do what it did. Cool looking truck. I printed plenty of friends at the time that had them, but those are gone. The 900, of course, as we said, in all of its glory. Onto the 990 we go with that. And 26 is the last year of production for these trucks. So whatever's in the mill being made right now, that's pretty much it. So if you haven't got one ordered and you wanted it, oh well. My best advice is, you know what? I'm a firm believer. I don't have a problem buying anything and rebuilding it if it needs to and can suit my needs and purposes. I think that's the way to go, honestly. In a lot of ways, I did that with my 06 Dodge truck, completely went through it, rebuilt it. I mean, everything. Everything. And I can't wait to put that truck into service. I've barely driven it since I gotten it back, and it's a stud, man. I got a brand new engine and transmission in that truck, and it really is nice. I can't wait, like I said, to get it back. But there's some options out there. There really are. I mean, we saw some great trucks that were redone and showed up for Mid America this year. I think that's just going to be the way everything goes, anyways. Too many guys are still kind of teetering on what do they want to do. Don't have a 900 anymore. Don't have a 389 anymore. Don't discontinue. So on and on we go into new trucks, and as much as new things become new, some of them stay the same, and the old stuff still survives and keeps going on. Anyway, this was a cool ride. Again, like I said, back in 2016, when I first was introduced to this truck, was 17 at the Great American Truck Show in Dallas, Texas. But Dan and Eric together shot this. I'm pretty sure Dan shot most of it and put it together, really. But if you guys want to see any of these old trucks, any of these old features and stories, real simple to do, and we're going to kind of go through that process as we go, because I'm going to pull some more up. Check them out; they're available. I mean, there's literally 25 years of trucks on our website. You can check them out anytime you like. Go back and have a look. So, what I'm going to do now is bring up another one, and let's see. We're kind of hovering around in the 2016 ish area. I'm going to bring us over here to 2017, and well, there's one more in here. Let's give a quick look. And this truck, man, there's a lot of history on this truck, I'll tell you. And this is May 16. So the key to this whole thing and searching these out on the archives is knowing where you want to go. May 16. All you need to do, and I just have the same 104magazine.com open on another tab. I'm just going to go over here. I'm going to select the month that I want to find. And again, what's the month I'm looking for? May 16. So I'm going to go May 16, scroll down here until I find it. And there it is. Simple as that. Now the whole magazine's broke out through that. You can scroll down and check out all of it, but there you go. And these are like I said, guys, they're available anytime you want right now. Until they're not. That's the best way I can put it. Until they're not, because there may be a day when things change and we decide to do things a little different. But right now, this is it. They're all available for you. And these for viewers like us, like you guys, you can check this out. You can share these if you want. Please, if you do, just let people know where you got them from and that there are picks. And we always appreciate that, a little bit of love that way. But and a lot of people recognize these too, anyways. So I mean, no matter what, they're gonna see this and go, oh yeah, 10-4 shot that. I remember that. But that's how you get there, and that's how you find what you're looking for. Another one that I'm going to go through now. I'm going to bring us over one more on here. John Dunnigan. Now I remember this truck very well. Beautiful, beautiful Kenworth 900. In fact, I think this was one of the first ones I really started kind of featuring and going to when I started managing and adminning all the social media. So let's go back to January 17 and bring that truck up. There it is. What's not to like, right? Wasn't that a beautiful, just clean, sleek looking Kenworth's huge stand-up sleeper on there? I mean, I'll tell you what, if you're going to travel and you're going to be out on the road and you're going to be that guy, not a bad way to go right there, and get your epic view in there going, and you can chill out and watch some TV when you get the chance to do that. There it all is for you to have that happen, man. Yeah, just I couldn't even imagine what to do with all that room. I'll tell you what. I was a day cabber, so that stuff didn't happen. But beautiful, beautiful truck, nicely done, class act all the way. Look at the inside of that thing, just amazing. Remember those old pedals? I still see those around. There's some real nice stuff out there now, though, man. Golly, I mean, the stuff over at Lifetime that JR is putting out. Oh wow, beautiful pedal setups, man. And believe me, when these came out, we thought that was the what, and they kind of were, but now, yeah, new, more stuff, more time, more thinking, more ideas, and more has come along the way. So I know there's a story here behind that, and I want you to figure that out. So when you do, you'll thank me, because you can go in here and read it in the story. So jumping ahead a little bit further, and I'm going to take you guys to another year. No, 17. We're going to stay 17. So 17, the first year I was out on a cover shoot besides my own that we did back in 2003. Let's bring this guy up. Here we go. And not one of the trucks that's in fact, these have already been, have the Aerodynes, have they been discontinued? I don't know. I think they're still doing these. So shows my ignorance. But Ethan, I hope you're doing good. Ethan Young, man, this truck was gorgeous to shoot. A lot of fun. May 17, of course, that was us being in Louisville at that time. And hang on here, May 17, May. Where did it go? There it is, right there. And again, this is all easy, to roll along here and find all these stories. Anytime you guys want to check them out, you can. But I always like that truck. Great colors. Green Bay Packer lover. Green Bay Packer colors, and shot out there at the Kentucky Exposition Center, Louisville, Kentucky, back in 2017. And this was a day where it was raining off and on. So Eric and Dan and I can't remember. We had some helpers along the way that helped us to keep this truck clean, dry, wipe it down, get the water off it, and continue to keep the quality of the pictures unobstructed from any water that was going to be standing on anything. There's a cool picture in here I want to share, of course, that, just kind of, it'll jar some memories for a few people. I'm going to bring it up here. Shot from inside the baseball park that used to be in Louisville and at the Exposition Center. Did I miss that one? There it is, out on the infield, and you can see all the bleachers in the background, man. Nighttime shot, but pretty cool stuff, man. Endless archives in here, and my favorite way to search for these trucks. This, by the way, cover page gallery. If you're looking for that, or if you're looking for centerfolds, either one, we have them. And the way I like to look is I click on covers. It brings up a selection of covers, and I can kind of look around and pick the trucks that I want to either talk about, show, or whatever I'm looking for pictures of, photos of. Maybe that's it. Trevor Hardwick, still a resident here, contributor at 10-4 Magazine back in November of 17. Again, on the other tab that I have open, just scroll over here onto the month, November of 17. Come on down. You're the next contestant on Throwback Big Rig Thursday. There you go. A lot of great photos, and there's so many more pictures available too on the website than we put into the magazine, just simply because of space. Hey, Dan, what's going on? You can get a lot more stuff to look at and see here on the website anytime you want to go in there and cruise around and check out what's available. Maybe some of the same pictures, and maybe not. Maybe some B shots that didn't make the magazine for other reasons, but they might be on the website available for you. So Trevor and his love for the 900 series truck. Yeah. Hey, Dan, while you're on here, does Trevor still have this truck, or is he into something else at this point? I would imagine he's probably moved on, but man, what a beautiful truck, and beautiful shots where they shot this series of photos for the cover story, man. Incredible, up in the Pacific Northwest. Just like that. There you go. Also looking for, besides the 900s in here, I'm also looking for, and let's see if we can't find ourselves one, because they're such a rare bird. I don't know if we've got any in here that are in this group or not, but I can't go out without saying hello to Never Satisfied too. So let's go to April 19. We're going to jump ahead a little bit. Again, scroll back over to that other page I have open, and April 19, is that right? There it is. Never Satisfied. This was another one that I was lucky enough to be on, and this was, of course, Jamie and his guys, J&L Contracting, and we were underground in Springfield, right? Springfield, Missouri, and this was during the GBATS show, and I mean, just an incredible truck, still around. Truck is still showing, still competing. So, man, unbelievable. Dustin Shipman driving it back then, and of course, oh man, yeah. I'm gonna have to read this story again. It was a good one, and it was a really incredible shoot. I actually got to set my camera up and participate in this thing, doing some stuff. Learned a lot of stuff that day from Dan too, on setting up and how things could go, how we'd like them to go, and don't always. Even for Dan, he had some issues with some things on a couple of the shots, but he got them worked out and made them all look good. This truck really represented really well. Has a Peterbilt. Oh, so Trevor's got a Peterbilt and a big double eagle. Well, not a bad way to go, right? So, again, a good candidate for Epic View system. Now, there's three guys, and this guy, man, he's a skinny guy now, man. So, Jamie, yeah, buddy, you were a big boy back then, and Jamie has since lost all that weight, man. He's more this size over here, I think. But fantastic. Love going back in time and checking these shots out. This one was a great shot. I love this. You got the inside of the cab lit up during this shot, and then all of the surroundings in here. It's incredible. If you've never been there to the underground, man, check it out. GBATS is coming up. Opportunity might be there for you to go over there and get in and just check it out and see what it's all about in there. But pretty cool place. Let me see if there was anything else in here on this one that I wanted to let you guys know about. And again, if there's ever, if you want more information, just jump in here and you guys can come in and do your own archiving, go back in time and read some of these old stories. I mean, I'm gonna show you something else too that takes you back, way back. And we'll get there. I'm not going to jump there yet, but we'll get there. So let's go back and let's see. And Randy, yeah, what's up, Randy? Good. Randy's always around somewhere hanging out. Saw Randy at the show again 2 weeks ago, and is usually in here in the show with us. So let's go back over here to the covers and let's pick out our next one. I'm still looking for an 800. Dan, if you help me out and point me to a month where you can remember we had an 800 on the cover. I'm not recalling when that was. So I'd love to. Oh, wait a minute. John, I don't want to ignore you, buddy. There you go. So January of 2018, John Jakes, and that purple Kenworth of his, which has done very well over the years at many, many different shows. And I imagine he's got a lot of show trophies on the walls. And yeah, T800, Dan. Yes, sir. T800. But John always did a good job on presentation and putting that truck in a position to win. And it did very well over the years. So there you go. All right, let's go back. We're gonna run it up a little bit here. Still looking for an 800, T800. There's another way I can do that too, and I'm going to do that. I'm just going to do a search here and see if we can bring one up. So there you go. Oops, we got a weird deal there. We don't want that. We want this. There we go. Let's see if we get a T800. Oh, look at that. It brought that crazy thing up. So let's see if we can get rid of that again. And the winner is, man, even our search engine's having a little bit of trouble there, huh? Trying to pin one down, but I know we've got to have something in there. I think, right, Dan? How could we never have shot a T800 for the cover? I mean, unless there just wasn't one out there presentable to do, which is entirely possible. I mean, there's some trucks we have not ever shot and put on the cover of 10-4 magazine to this point. There we go. Look at that. Now, I don't know if this was on. This actually probably was. Yeah, this is Far West. So, featured story, right? Not on the cover, but featured story, Dan. And yeah. Of course, Brian Welsh, driver of that, contributor 10-4 magazine. I can't believe we didn't think of that one, but there it is. T800, and they make a wide hood version. This is not it. I don't believe. Yeah, not too many. Not that. Yeah, not that. Yeah, no. That was a cover. That was a cover. Okay, all right. So Brian covered Far West Steel. All right. But the 800 wide hood, that's their extra wide front end on that. They had an extra wide grill and front, so for extra cooling for heavy haul. That was a really heavy duty deal that they built, and it had the big 20,000 pound axle on it, I believe. And different animal, but similar or like. So this is the other one that's going by the wayside and no longer going to be available, and that's that, you know. So say goodbye. I mean, much as things change, they can stay the same, but then all of a sudden they're not. So here we go. All right, couple more for you guys, and then I'm going to bail out of here. But by the way, also, in case you guys have been thinking about it, wondering about it, Magini has some of those too. I think, Dan. I think they've got some 800s or have. I don't know if they still do or don't, but I think they also have um, some T800 trucks, and I think that's what they were using them for, was for their heavy haul side of their fleet. Uh, let's see. Well, this wasn't a good year for the oh there CG. All right, CG Souza. There you go, buddy. So December 21. Let's bring CG up. December 21. There he is. Right on. And that was another one I was on a cover shoot for. That was the introduction of the first 10-4 drone. That really was an epic fail. Let me tell you, man, it was not fun. That thing made us all laugh because all it wanted to do was crash. It was a dumb drone. Okay, so listen, if you don't have the drones that have all of the telemetry in them and they're basically all set up with GPS and everything, forget about it. At least for me, I know that I can fly the other ones, but not this one. This one had none of that, and all it wanted to do was crash. So it had a short shelf life. It had a short life period. I did, however, fly it around my house when I lived in Folsom, but it failed miserably while we were out on this photo shoot. So we didn't really get to share anything. CG, there you are, buddy. Hope you're doing good today. But yeah, another faithful Kenworth guy, that built a beautiful 900, and no more available for the Souza family or their fleet, at least not new ones, anyways. So you guys get the idea. Appreciate you guys going down and hanging out in memory lane with me a little bit today. So, like I said, real simple to go in there and do that. You can do that on your own anytime. Just go to the 104magazine.com and check it out. Again, thanks to Epic View. Again, guys, I'm gonna. Hey, Dan, you weren't on when I opened this up, but I opened up the Epic View receiver and all the gear they sent. I didn't know they sent gear, but guess what? Got one of those fun cups that is a lens cup, right? It's even got a lens glass on the top of it. Kind of cool. So let me see what Dan the man sent me. He said he's got an email for me, so I'm going to check it out. Let's see. Okay, let me do a refresh here and see if I can bring that in, if it's got something good for us to check out. And I'll see if I can't share it with you guys here real quick before we sign out and say goodbye. Not getting it, senor. So did you text it to me? Oh, there it is. Got it. Here we go. April 2000. Come here, you. Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay. Let me bring that up with to share with everybody. There's one. You know what? That's that's going back, man. Now that right there is not available online. That is out of the real archives of 10-4 magazine, and that is from April of 2000. T800 transfer with superior bodies on it. Wow. Different look back then, Dan. That's for sure, huh? That is pretty awesome, man. Oh, Dan, you got that same cup? You know what? I've always wanted one of these. I figured that's what you're talking about. Yeah. So pretty cool, man. Nice find. Thanks for bringing that up and digging that up, Dan. Appreciate it. All right, everybody. Like I said, thanks to Epic View for everything. And again, I'll have more to come on this particular setup. Again, real simple, real easy, lightweight, small, easy to set up, plug and play. You do have to sign up on their app, which I think is a good thing. There's a lot of information available for you on the app that has to do with other stuff besides the uh, the programming features that are available. $34 a month, and you get the programming that it comes with, which includes over 100 channels on DirecTV and Showtime. And then for $5 a month more, if you want, you can get the NFL Sunday Ticket. So something to think about. And I will publish the link for you guys on a post here shortly. I've got some work to do, and then I can get that out. Sorry for the disarray on the show today. I wanted to get one out for you, but we had power outage here most of the day. And when the thing finally came back on, I just sort of went, okay, here's what we're going to do. Bing, bing, bing. And we got her done. So I hope you guys appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow. I will go over more about it tomorrow, but let's go there right now real quick. I want to make sure that I don't forget, because time is of everything. So let's see, where do we go? Calendar. There we go. Our calendar has Swamp East Missouri Truck Show and Convoy. That is actually this weekend. So if you guys want to check out how to get to that, you can do so by going to 104magazine.com calendar. Click on the calendar tab, and up will come our truck shows and events. That is also being shared on our Facebook page as well, with a direct link to theirs, so you can get more information that way. But there it is. And yeah, T-Dub's been pumping the hell out of that on social media to try and get as many people out there to the show as possible. So if you're going out there, anybody that is going out there, love to see some pics, share them on the 104 Magazine Lounge on Facebook. Post them up as you get them. And then coming up after that, 75 Chrome. And then, of course, Trucking for Kids. If you haven't gone and pre-regged for Trucking for Kids yet, you need to do that. I want to make sure we get everybody counted and on their way. And as we discussed yesterday, there's a lot of folks that are going to be hooking up right out of Florida from 75 and hitting the road to the West Coast to Bakersfield, California, and the Famoso drag strip facility and Trucking for Kids 2025. So Back to the Future, as Dan said, we're going to Famoso, and we're going to hit it again, man, for the first time again. So looking forward to that. Everybody get yourselves ready for that big show. It's going to be a lot of fun. Get yourself registered. All right. Till tomorrow. Keep the shiny side up as always, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we will check you later.